Hi, welcome to Department Stories on the Virtual Channel Network. I'm Linda Rondinella-Osgood, and I'll be your host. And today we have the privilege of having Emmy Gonzalez with us, and she has some questions that she wants to ask me about my business and what I'm doing. And
this is something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, trying to get a professional aspect, especially someone who's greatly involved and who has now won an Emmy, and that's kind of exciting. If you can just share some tidbits of how you got interested in the business.
When I was little, I used to hang out at the studio and watch like Goldie Hawn and Carol Burnett and everyone get their hair and makeup done. And I always thought, when I grow up, that's what I want to do. I want to do hair and makeup for TV. That's all I ever wanted to do. And so when I was in high school, I went through the ROP program and got my license and graduated. And I just had tenacity. I just this is what I want to do. And I walked over to ABC, walked right through the gates, and waved at the guard. Hi, I'm Linda Rondinella. I want to work here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to go meet with Rudy Horvitich. And they're like, okay, whatever, okay. They were just watching me go. And I went in and met the head of makeup over at ABC, Rudy Horvitich, a dear man. And he said, hi, what are you doing here? And I'm like, hi, I'm Linda Rondinella. I want to work on TV. And, and he's like, Rondinella. Wow. Italians were so good to me in the war. Sit down. And we sat down and we talked, and he told me war stories and played his guitar for me. And, hours later, he's like, okay, you're hired. And the first job he put me on was the Academy Awards, which I was like a kid in a candy store. I was like, oh my gosh, And I've just never put in a resume, never put out any cards since. I just have gone from job to job, and that was 25, 30 years ago. I won't say how long ago.
Well, it was some time ago, but do you think it's as easy as it was then to get, present time? Do you think it's as easy just walking up to a studio?
Oh, well, security hopefully is a little bit tighter, but your attitude is what's going to get you your job. If you guys really want a job doing hair and makeup, you just need to be passionate about it and know that that's what you want to do, and that's what got me the job, the passion. Mm-hmm. Also, when you do get the opportunity to show up at the Academy Awards or show up on a set, you bring your game. You bring all your stuff that you could possibly need to make that actress happy and make her look the best she can look. Mm-hmm. You have to be a people person. You have to like people. That's kind of a prerequisite for this. Mm-hmm. You can't be more of a diva than the stars are. Right. And I find that a lot. When I'm looking for people to hire on my shows, I will look for somebody who comes and has a sense of humility, has a sense of what do you want me to do? A little humbleness, and not, I'm so good, and a work ethic. I want them to come. I want them to be on time. I want them to have their stuff, and that's all you need. Technique is important, but I can train people in technique. If I have somebody that's trainable, that will listen, that really wants to do what they set out to do.
Oh, so would you say that it's maybe more of who you know rather than what you know?
No.
It's definitely
No. I have a daughter that works at General Hospital with me. Mm-hmm. She works there because she's got a good work ethic. Mm-hmm. She's good. If she didn't have that, I wouldn't put my name on that. I would never, jeopardize my name for somebody who doesn't know how to work and, comes and is looking for the first break,
Right.
Break like, get me out of here, that type of thing. No, it's not. It helps to know somebody, but you can go, anywhere. There's so many cable shows, so many things going on, especially in this area. It helps to live in the area. And just go and, show up and just say, hey, this is me and this is what I want to do. Don't whine. Don't, some people come, I need a job, and whine and stuff like that. But, and it's like you have to go and say, look at me. I have something to offer you. So.
Well, that's interesting. And I guess knowing someone is my experience, I guess knowing someone in the business is a good first step. But as you're saying, you need to know what you're doing to actually stay there.
Yeah. Because I'll hire people that I don't know from anywhere, And a lot of times when friends say, my daughter or whatever, I'll give them a chance. But, if they, if they don't work, really well, then I'm not going to hire them. But I'll also give people a chance that, I run into and, they say, hey, I really want to get into this business, I'll give them a chance.
Do you look for maybe background training? Do you prefer people who've been trained through technical school or who have a degree in?
Not any particular one. I'll see how they work, A lot of times people with a lot of training. For makeup, had the owner of a store came to my school and taught me Hollywood technique makeup courses, and that was it. I didn't go to the $11,000 schools or anything, So, yeah, technique's important, but you learn that. And you learn stuff at school, like you'll go to school for so many months and spend so much money, and you'll get on a set and you'll go, oh my gosh.
Right.
And you start all over, like, it's all new. It's like when the rubber hits the road, you have to learn the everyday learning.
The on-job site experience.
Yes.
So it's kind of relative to all the college students who, are trained in the classroom, but, need to
exactly
learn the real-life experience at work.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable.